Okay. Today we are here with Warren Haynes from Mule, and it's a pleasure to have some questions to you. The first question I have, what do you think about the tour this time?
The tour's been great. We've had a really good time. Audiences have been wonderful, and it's one of the best European tours that we've ever done.
Really good. We know that the records of Mule only since 2007 or so is available in Germany. In earlier days we had to buy them in America.
Yeah.
So what's the reason for the changing? You have got more audiences here, or more fans here? What do you think?
Well, I think each time we come to Europe, the word spreads and more people understand about Government Mule and our music. We also have a new relationship with the record company, with Provog Mascot, and they are distributing records in Europe, and I think more people are familiar with the music now, and more people have the opportunity to buy the CDs.
Mm-hmm. You play in some bands before, also the Allman Brothers and the Dads, and after the time, what do you think is the biggest change in the music business in the last years?
Well, the music business has changed a lot. Budgets are much smaller than they used to be. Record sales are way down, and consequently I think bands like us that tend to rely on live performance, I think can do well in this sort of environment, because we were never really fueled by record sales and mainstream media attention or airplay. Our popularity was always underground and word of mouth, and so bands like that can do well in a modern version of the music business. It's still a bit of a challenge, but what I think will happen eventually, as it gets easier and easier for anyone to make a recording with technology and pitch correction and time correction and all that stuff, eventually someone who can perform live will be a special thing, because when you go to experience a live performance, if it's moving, then you feel it.
Yeah, and you see that the band members really play their
Yeah.
instruments and sing
And you can hear it instantly.
Yeah.
When a singer opens his mouth. If it's good, you feel it.
Yeah, that's it. I see you have an interesting concept that you allow your fans to record parts of your music and set it online.
Well, we record the shows, and we make every show available for download through a website called muletracks.com. We also allow the fans to record the shows and trade them for free, no money.
Yeah, yeah.
Because if someone loves the music enough to want to do that, then they're a big fan, and they're going to support your band. They're going to buy tickets, they're going to buy merchandise, they're going to buy the studio recordings. But some of the fans really prefer hearing the live recordings, even in some cases the ones that they record themselves. Mm-hmm. And that's okay. We don't mind.
I think only that the other thing is that it shows that you are not in fear to be recorded live.
Well, we've been doing this a long time, and since the beginning of Government Mule, we've allowed the fans to record the shows. So we know when we walk on stage that our best night is available, and so is our worst night. It's okay.
I read that you play with the Dads on when Barack Obama became president. Was it a big audience, a big experience for you?
Well, the Allman Brothers and the Dead raised $1 million for Obama by putting on a concert with the two bands, and of course I was performing with both bands. Yeah. That was a very big deal. At that time, $1 million was a lot of money in politics, where these days maybe not so much. But we also performed at the inauguration. The Allman Brothers performed at Bill Clinton's inauguration. It's all an honor to be part of something, especially if you believe in that candidate, which in the case of Barack Obama, we definitely were supporters and continue to be supporters. I also played at the Blues for the White House with Jeff Beck and Mick Jagger and B.B. King and Buddy Guy and my friends Derek Trucks and Susan Tedeschi and Gary Clark Jr. We all performed at the White House, and that was a special honor as well.
You have some experience with Jeff Skunk Baxter together?
With
Jeff Skunk Baxter from the Doobie Brothers?
We've played together a couple of times.
Yeah, because I know him, because I know his son very good.
Oh, okay.
So, and I see that that they vote you to one of the best guitarists in the world when they make an audience for the Rock House of Fame, and that you become a very high grade there.
Well, it's quite an honor to be chosen as, one of the top guitarists or whatever the case may be, and I'm very appreciative of that, and I do feel honored, but I also feel like those things aren't really important, especially in music. Music is a personal, it's more about what you like and what I like. Who is my favorite? Who is your favorite? It's not keeping score like in sports. In sports you can have statistics, and this person is better than this person is better than this person. But in music, it's not like that really, because someone who is technically a better musician doesn't make them necessarily a musician that I might like better. So I'm sure my list would be very different.
Yeah, because it's also the feeling.
Yeah, absolutely.
Inside your playings.
And all my favorite guitar players came before me.
Yeah. What do you think about the blues scene today?
Well, the blues today is being kept alive. It always changes. It goes up and down like a sine wave. I think it will never disappear because it's too important. But it's up to the young musicians to keep it alive,
I think so. Yeah. Warren, thank you for this nice interview, and we hope we see a great show today.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Standing Mr. Big